Alright, hey everybody, Charlie, Who's Your Treasure Seeker here. Back at elementary school that I have hunted before. It used to be the old Bridgeport Elementary School. I was looking on an old map, and pretty much right where I'm standing, from here to that tree, and then all that land up towards the road was the open land. Everything from the tree, and then behind me that you see here towards the parking lot is where the school used to be. So I'm gonna hit this open land here. And then where that tree actually is, this tree here, there was a house that's set about right here. So I'm gonna go check that area out again. And then behind me over here is a community garden, but you can't see it clearly from here, but there's some open land on either side of that I'm gonna check out. And we'll see what we find in the next couple hours, and I'll keep you all posted. All right, so I'm just right here by the van, just right where I took my video, and I'm right by the tree, so I know it's loud. But I'm getting a pretty solid signal here. At one point it was reading in the 90s. I mean, it's a little bouncy, but because it's right here by the van, I'm gonna go ahead and see what this is, and if it's something good, I'll come back. All right, that last hole just ended up being some junk. I'm getting the 60s here. So yeah, just some aluminum as I kind of expected on that with that target. All right, moving on. Man, the road is so loud. I might just go ahead and do a pass or two up here before I divert to the back part of the lot, so I'll keep you all posted. Okay, I've been working on this hole for a bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it down in there, but right there, I'm gonna have to get the big shovel to dig that out, so hopefully I'm successful, and if so, I'll let you know what it ends up being. Okay, I think I might have loosened it up. I haven't even tried yet, so let's see. Nothing too special, just a piece of pipe or something. I don't know. That's one of those signals though you get a reading on, you're like, man, I don't want to pass that up. And I've seen, just as much as you guys have, people find cool things. They're like, oh, that was just a low iron signal, I was about to pass it up. Or that was reading too high, I thought it was a false signal, I was gonna pass it up, and then they end up digging it up and find some cool things. So that one's a piece of history, not too bad, but we'll find some more, find some toys, some money, something. I'll let you know. All right, move down a little bit, and right, that's a solid 90, 91. 92, let's pinpoint this exact location. Yeah, 90, 91, 93, I'm a little bit deeper. Let's go ahead and hit this up, see what we got. This ground, we've been getting rain, temperature's changing. This ground is super soft. The landowner cuts it regularly, still takes care of it. Okay, still down in there. Let's see what we got. Oh, dang it. Okay. I think that orange thing might be something. Sounds like there's definitely something in there. Let's get the pinpointer out. What is this? that's a little bracket of some kind. Sorry, y'all. This is something. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit this with the metal detector one last time, or one more time. Yeah, I think we just got some iron down in there. I think that was what it was though. So all right, plug this up, come back hopefully with another good find. All right, getting like a 30s. I mean, it's bouncy. It's between 30s and 50s when I scan them with the metal detector here. Those are the ones, especially with older stuff. I mean, you can find, especially out of school, I'm seeing, you just don't know what those kind of signals will be. I think it's in the plug. Yeah, let's see. In the plug, see what we got. Could just obviously just be trash too, so let me just check the hole first. Well, yeah, just trash. I mean, those are the signals though. I mean, if you're, some people, you know, they don't even try. They don't care about those, so they isolate those off of their machine. Some people choose to try and hunt those. I'm honestly on the fence, not really married to one way or the other, so it just depends on how I'm feeling at the time. So we'll continue on. Okay, I've gone down and back, I haven't found anything. Here's a solid signal right here, 80, 81. I mean, that's 80, 81, 81. Get the exact pinpoint location. I think it's yep, 80, 81, 2 to 4 inches deep. Not too bad. Could just be aluminum can, could be dime, penny. I mean, I found a lot of random things at 80, 81, so. All right, whatever it is, it's in the plug. Check the hole as always though. Whatever this is. No clue. I'll just do some piping or something. Just double check that that's all it was. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Plug this up.
Call that one good. All right, getting the like bouncy mid 80s signal. When I got what I thought was my clearest target, didn't sound like it was too deep. Let's see. A lot of iron right here. There used to be a house that sat right here. You can still hear the cars where I'm at, up by the road. It's making it really difficult. All right, let's see. Sounded like it was going off somewhere. Okay. What is this? Nothing. Hot rock, probably. Yep. Okay. Moving on. Alright, moved away from the main road. Just getting way too loud. I'm gonna go check out this field. But on the way back to that field, I was getting a signal here. It's 80s. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think I see it right here. Looks like we got us a penny. I again don't have my water with me. It was a mistake on my part, so it's a Lincoln Memorial. Looks like it says 19 something 7 or 1972. All right, first coin of the day. It's just a penny, but you know, I'm not in a super old spot, not expecting to find anything super old. Just cool things. I'll go ahead and hit this again though, just in case. I'm gonna hit the plug with the metal detector, because that had to have been just like right there on the tip of the ground if I found it that quick in the plug. And it's just a low iron. Okay, nice, that was it. So plug this up and we'll keep going and I'll come back. All right, I'm having trouble pinpointing the exact target of this, or number of this target here. I want to say at one point it was consistent 83, 84. So let's see. Yeah, there's definitely something in there still. Yeah, that target is all over the place. It might be in this up here. I'm gonna check the plug or the hole, obviously, as I always do. Interesting. Yeah, just making sure. Oh. Infamous pop tab. Added to my collection when I get home. We all have pop tab collections, I know it. They are not few and far between. they are close in between. So let me hit this plug here one last time before I plug it up and see if there's anything in here. I don't think so. Well, I'm gonna move this and see if it's the plug. Okay, is there something right here? Might be something else right here. Mid-70s. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just dig this up with y'all right here, unless it shows that it's deep. Yeah, let me put you on hold. I'll come back if it's anything good. Okay, I can't say whether it's good or not because I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just put the pinpointer in, and it is in here. Oh, here we go. What is this? Looks like it's something, but I don't know. Some of this stuff, like I said, I might have to. Oh, I think it's just a. Pop soda can holder, or not. Excuse me. No, I guess not. I have no idea what this could be at all. It's a piece of metal. Alright, of course, another piece of metal. Piece of metal. Always pieces of metal, right, guys? Alrighty, moving on. Okay, I'm not making it very far trying to get back to that back field while I'm scanning going that way because I'm getting all these targets. And the numbers are sometimes just enough for me to want to stop and see what it is. So there was getting a signal 80s. I don't know if it's still in this plug, if it's in the hole. The only thing I've seen was when I opened up the plug. Found another one of these. Oh yeah, I'm sorry guys. Found another one of these like I did in the front when I first got here. This is a bigger one. Kind of like it though because it's almost in the shape of Indiana. But I mean that thing's, it's not ringing up anything. That other one seemed like it was, so I'm gonna toss this over by my jacket. I had to take my jacket off, it's getting hot. I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm gonna get out of the sun again. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be a aluminum can down here. That's a rock. Yep. Okay. Aluminum can. Oh, another one of these orange rocks. No, a bunch of rocks in here though. Alrighty, I think that's it on that one. So we're getting closer to the field. I'm gonna go back there and hopefully we get lucky. I imagine back in the day, before the community garden was here, when the school was, that was probably their playground back there, would be my guess. Haven't seen any reminiscences based off of the way the layout was when the school was there. That was way too close to the front of the main road the school was, so never know what we might find where the kids used to play. So that's where I'm heading. All right, finally getting a signal worth coming back on here to see if it's even anything. And it's just a consistent signal. It's not even a high one. Pinpoint its exact. $80, $81. Fairly deep it says, so let's see what we got. I mean, this very well could be, like I said, an aluminum can trash signal as well, but I've gotten coins with this number before too, so. And, you know, just other artifacts, relics, whatever you want to call it. Getting like 90s now. So I'm gonna empty this hole a little bit more. That might be deep, but it might be there, so let's get the pinpoint out. Terrible about sitting right in the sun. It just happens to be where I'm at. Might still be deep where I need to get the shovel. So it's definitely over here on this side. All right, let me get the shovel and see what we got here, and I'll come back if it's anything good. All right, I'm underneath the base of a tree here. It's getting shallow, 79, 80. I mean, this I'm expecting to be trashed. But a lot of times underneath trees, I mean, I found spoons, found money, found toys. There's an aluminum can that just popped up. That's what I was expecting. So there we go. That was an easy one. And just, for giggles, pass it back over here and see if there's anything else. No, I mean, yeah, checking underneath trees. You know, people always hang out underneath trees, so you always want to check those. I found 50 cents in one hole underneath the tree once. I'm sure some of you guys can tell me some good stories of things you found underneath trees. So I'm going to keep scanning. I'll come back if we get anything good. Not really having much luck today so far, so hopefully we got something good coming up. All right, went off the path a little bit. Got this hole here. It was giving me an 80, 81. That was about it. But then when I scanned it with the metal detector up here, it was like a 90. So I haven't found it yet. I'm gonna do a better job there for you guys. Sorry about that. Oh, here we go. It's just a penny. I don't know why it would be coming up at 90. False signal, obviously. 1979. Okay. That's 2 pennies. I mean, whatever. Pennies are pennies. I want something more than that. I want artifacts even. I'd take toys. I'd take anything like that at this point. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Negative. Alrighty, moving on. Alright, get a shallow 81. Consistent 81 right here. I think I already see a little aluminum can. Yep. Okay, that aluminum can. I'm gonna scan it just to be sure though, because I mean it was shallow. Yep. Alright, I'm heading back into the field. Too many people use this as a walkway to get to this community garden. So, you know, it might drop pennies like I just found, but they're also probably dropping a lot of cans on the way to and from, and littering, of course. So, alright, heading out into the field. All right, getting a shallow 76, 77, 78. I mean, real shallow. I'm expecting an aluminum can, trash, something along those lines. Let's see if we can find the exact pinpoint location of it. I think it's about right here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do this real quick. It says it's shallow, so let's just get down here with the pinpointer and see if we can. Alright, what do we got here? It's a whole wire of some kind. Okay. Big old circle. So if you watched my bag setup video that I posted, this would be something that I would put on the carabiner to carry with me, because there ain't no way I'm going to put that anywhere else. So let's just see. I think that's probably what all it was. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll just keep on moving, heading back towards the van. You know, that's going to take me a while. And then over by the van is an empty lot where a house used to sit. I have not really ever investigated that area, so that's probably where I'm going to go and then end up finishing my day out. So we'll see. Hopefully we find something good. If not, we still got out hunting on a beautiful day. All right, back up towards the front. Real shallow 73. Again, expecting trash, but 73 solid though right there. Shallow 2 inches it's saying. So let's just go ahead and do this real quick. Again, when it's that shallow, I mean, it's gonna be trash 9 times out of 10. Okay, whatever it is, it's in the plug. Yeah, I always check the hole though. Oh, it's not. This is another penny. I mean, what do we got here? It's a newer one, 2014. Alright, been out here for about an hour and I'm 3 cents richer. So, you know, sometimes that's what we get. I'm gonna scan back through this hole, make sure it's not the only thing in there. Let me use the metal detector. Okay, put this up. And we will move on. All right, a couple of aluminum cans so far, that's about it. But right here, I haven't pinpointed it yet, but those 87, 86, shallow 85. Let's see if I can pinpoint this. This might be the best signal I've had so far today. '87, '88, '87, 89. Okay, yeah, let's stick this up. So this is about 4 inches or so, maybe 6. So I need to like up underneath a rock, I think, or something, so that might be good to help me get a bigger plug here. It's kind of breaking apart, unfortunately. Oh, I already found whatever it is sticking right out of the ground here. Oh, that's a solid piece of metal. That ain't getting bent whatsoever. Okay, let me scan this with the metal detector and see if that's all it was. I would think it would be. Yep, that's all it was. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still, like I said, the best signal we've had so far. Wasn't what we, I guess you could say, would want it to be, but, you know, still add it to the collection and we'll continue on. Okay, now but just 10 feet away. That's a shallower 80, solid 85, 86. Towards the end there, it gets to 90, so I'm thinking it's about right here. And right there, yeah, that's a solid 84, 85. 2 inches deep. So let me dig this up and I'll come back and let you know if it's anything good. Okay, I'm back up by the road, close to the road. Van's over here. I'm probably getting one of the highest consistent signals that I've got before. That's a solid shallow 96, 97. Let me pinpoint this because it's long. Sounds like that's a 94, 95. Let's dig this up together. That ground's super soft, so hopefully it doesn't take too much to dig this out. Okay, I already see something. Plate of some kind. I'm gonna scan this hole again, obviously, to make sure there's nothing else. I don't know what that, I mean, that was on, attached to something at one point. You can see the nails on it. There's a plate of some kind. Put this in here. Let me scan the hole, see if there's anything else with the metal detector. Okay, yeah, more stuff in here. What is this something? Yeah, this looks like a, I don't know if that's just a hot rock. Alright, let's empty this out here. Something underneath here. Okay, a nail. Something here. Let's just keep going, guys. See what we got. Another nail. I don't know if there's just a whole bunch of stuff behind this whole piece right here. We're about to find out. Man, nails galore. More nails. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop this. If it's more nails, or if it's anything other than nails, I'll come back.